Malcolm is a current high school student who is infatuated with hip-hop from the 1990s hip bounce culture. He's a nerd who is persistently pushed around the school. They live in the bottoms part of Inglewood, California. Malcolm's dream is to go to Harvard, and Mr. Bailey is Malcolm's guide, saying that his straight A's don't mean a thing. Bailey then reminds Malcolm about his Harvard interview with a man named Austin Jacoby. A street drug dealer named Dom stops Malcolm and advises him to go to a structure from a young lady named Nakia to Dom's birthday celebration. Nakia says she'll go assuming Malcolm is there. Malcolm tells Jib and Diggy that it would be smart if they attended. The three show up for Dom's party. At the party, Dom and his group are purchasing powdered Molly when two opponent gangsters break down the entryway and begin shooting Dom's team, causing alarm in the club. Dom takes cover behind the bar where he tracks down Malcolm's backpack. Thinking quickly, he rushes to Malcolm and advises him to run and not stop. Malcolm sees Nakia on the floor and he helps her up. Nakia drives Malcolm home, saying thanks to him for aiding her. She loves him for being different. The following morning at school, Malcolm strolls through the metal identifier, which goes off and the watchman canine barks at Malcolm. Since the watchman knows Malcolm, he allows him to leave, accepting the metal identifier is failing. Malcolm thoroughly searches in his backpack and views it as the Molly, the street name of the drug, and a firearm. Overreacted, he runs into the band room with Jib and Diggy. He understands Dom slipped all of this in his backpack during the shootout. Somebody then, at that point, considers Malcolm's telephone and requests that he carry the items clinched to him later in the day. Suddenly Malcolm got a call from Dom as he was being held at the station. He lets Malcolm know that he was arranged and necessities to leave promptly since the man who called could kill him. He arranges for Malcolm to go to a location where he'll message him and request someone named AJ. The three go to the location. They meet Jaleel and his half-exposed sister Lily. AJ is their dad, but AJ wasn't home at the time. Jaleel then takes Jib and Diggy out to get food while Malcolm stays with Lily. She begins to flirt with Malcolm and discovers Lily taking a portion of the Molly from his backpack. She rides Malcolm and retches all over Lily, still high. The police race past them, stressed Malcolm's attempts to awaken her. She jumps up and needs to pee. Lily runs across the street and squats to pee with others watching and taping her. Malcolm takes her vehicle and heads to the gathering himself. Malcolm meets Austin Jacoby. He understands Jacoby is AJ in the wake of seeing pictures of Dom. He told AJ Dom instructed him to hand over the item to him. Jacoby certainly lets him know that with Dom in prison, there is no technique for selling. Asked him to handle everything. He then certainly says that he will get Malcolm to Harvard on the off chance that he can sell. He then reschedules the meeting to give Malcolm time. With no different choices, Malcolm, Jib, and Diggy choose to look for help from a programmer they met at band camp a long time back named Will Sherwood. Will assist the three with arranging an internet-based network through Bitcoin exchanges that would permit them to sell the Molly without getting it followed back to them. A video of Lily peeing becomes famous online, so the actual medication is nicknamed Lily. Malcolm runs into Nakia, who needs to study. He helps her. Malcolm thinks she was sent there by Dom to assemble data. Annoyed, Nakia leaves and says Malcolm is very much like the wide range of various folks. While attempting to gather cash in return for the Bitcoin, Will advises Malcolm that they need to go bootleg market for the cash and need to meet with another criminal named Fidel X. Malcolm does so and afterward continues to give him a leap drive with the Bitcoin data in return for the money. Malcolm gets back to Jacoby's office. He acquires a modest amount of the cash. However, lets Jacoby know that he set up the record so the DEA can follow the record. Malcolm is the best way to get to the cash, so Jacoby can't kill him. Malcolm then, at that point, requests that Jacoby get him into Harvard assuming he needs the cash. Jacoby consents to Malcolm's terms. Malcolm and his companions go to prom together. He sits tight for Nakia, having apologized and given her a prom ticket. He returns home and thinks that she is remaining outside. She expresses gratitude toward Malcolm for aiding her to pass her GED. She then, at that point, gives him a pass for 6 banners. She kisses Malcolm's cheek and strolls once more into her home.